Ah, Lucas, that's right. He showed up right when I saved. I wanted to see who it was. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Hell yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wouldn't have it any other way. She will probably show back up again. People tend to come in and out in the story a lot. So she's not here currently, but I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up later. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of? Maybe? Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but... low-key, I was kind of hoping that lady from yesterday would be here. High-key? Oh. You're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Mello, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yeah, he's a regular, right? Yeah, right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then, wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True. But new customers tend to drop by around this time. Ah! You got me there. Either way, it works out for me. Because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. Huh? What's this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free since you're so cool. Thanks? Joking. Anyways, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh, no, wait. Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? And I mean like lots of honey? Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk. So I might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. A cafe latte with lots of honey, please. James, welcome on in. And thank you, Dari. The blue milk. So milk, honey. Well, if it's a cafe latte, it has to have like caffeine in it. Right? So would it be coffee, honey? But it's gotta have milk. So I would think it'd be like coffee, milk, honey, because it's gotta have milk in it if it's, you know, like you have your espresso. Unless there's like, hold on, let me come up here. What do I got? Cocoa powder, hibiscus. Yeah, it's gotta be coffee, milk, and honey. I like... Unless it's coffee and honey, but that doesn't sound right. Like coffee and 2 spoons of honey? I don't know. We could try it. I think I get 5 resets per, like, chapter. Honey coffee. See, I knew it. That wasn't right. It's gotta be coffee, milk, and honey. I don't know why I didn't just go with my instinct. It's gotta be this. That's not a cafe latte either. Is it the order? What if it's... Maybe it is milk, honey, honey. Hold on. Let's see. Do I have the ingredients for a cafe latte? Of course I don't. Cappuccino, espresso. Oh, cafe latte. So that's coffee, milk, milk. Can I add something after the fact? Like, can I do coffee, milk, milk, and then add honey? I don't know, I'll try it. Nope. Well, huh. See, wasn't that the first thing I did was coffee, honey? Oh, you're saying add milk last. I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay, this is dumb. Can I start? I can't start with a honey base. I have to start with either milk or coffee. Because honey's like an additive. We'll try it. We haven't tried this yet, so... What the heck is that? Is that a... We're gonna serve it? Okay. Are we sure? Is that a cafe latte with honey? Oh. The thing is if I mess up again, we're out for like 2 days. The urge to Google it is real, but I'm not gonna do that. I mean, he did say lots of honey. We'll try it. You even made it look so fancy. Well, I think he likes it. Hold on. Let's see, did we do it? Was that it? I mean, it doesn't say it's a cafe latte, but I think this is good. Oh, I probably could have added latte art. I don't know if I could have made it honey specific. Now time to give it a try. Cheers! How is it? Super! Whew! Oh, it's exactly how I remembered it. Woo! We did it, guys. I'm glad it's to your taste. Actually, it's not. This is too sweet, even for me. Oh, well. He lied to us. But it's something I drank a lot back in the day. Gives you lots of energy when you got nothing else to eat? Huh? What is it? So you had them in place of meals? Kind of, yeah. I didn't have a lot of spare cash. Oh, that's Lucas talking, my bad. I didn't have a lot of spare cash back then. Heck, I couch surfed a lot. Until eventually I moved into my old group's house. But anyways, yeah. Sure takes me back. I like how he says it like he's gotta be in his like 30s or 40s or something. Like, oh man, the good old days. Whew, that takes me back, you know? I don't think he's that old. I'd say he's gotta be in his 20s. Unless, oh wait, he's a satyr, so maybe, isn't that what he is, a satyr? So maybe he's older than he looks. What is it? I was thinking maybe that's the reason you can't handle coffee anymore? You think? Yeah. As much as I love coffee, drinking it to replace meals isn't really recommended. Even with lots of honey? Even with lots of honey. And milk. Milk too? It all turns into acid in your stomach. Oh. So, not great if that was all you had. Right. That makes too much sense. What a bummer. Sorry. No. You just solved one of my life's biggest mysteries, probably. So thanks for that. As long as it helps. Now I can look at Bee and Buzzy in the... Now I can't look at Bee and Buzzy the same way ever again. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Hello, Ellie. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Sir, I beg to differ. If I'm offered a frappe as a meal replacement, I would accept it. Give me the coffee. It's like when they say hydrate. I'm like, ooh, does coffee count? Who do we got? Oh, hey! James, it's your girl. These two are from the previous games. Or the first game. I can't remember. The left one is a game developer. And I believe the right one worked for a game development company and they ended up making a game together. What a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Mello. It's been a while. How have you been? Oh, we were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Did these two start dating? Does anybody remember? I know that they seemed like they were gonna go on a date, but I don't know if they ever did. It was implied. Okay, see, I can't remember if it was implied or if they actually went on a date. Right. It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. Huh? Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me. Oh, okay. I admit maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you say? Ah! That's just pure recklessness, you know that. Aqua, I know you're not. Look. Let's just give it a rest for now. Okay? Okay. Well, this is awkward. it implied she's dating you instead? I mean, she has to know you exist first, James. Hi, Marianne. Welcome back. I hope dinner was good. Oh, hey, Mello. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. No, it's really fine. Honestly, I'm glad you're both here. After such a long while. So can I get you anything to drink? Yes. Just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Some cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. Okay, I think this one we can do. I'm guessing this is some tea, some milk, and cinnamon. Probably this. Oh, yes, Marianne's, Stardew tier list. It's questionable taste. We can make you anything as long as it's not a honey latte. Yeah, what was it? Tea, honey, cafe latte with honey. No, I was lurking. Unfortunately, work actually picked up right after, Marianne insulted me. Pierre is Z tier. Questionable. Elliot. She insulted him. Tisk tisk. He did not deserve that tier. Okay, some background. I have married Elliot in every Stardew Valley save. I don't know if I should brag about that, but I can't pick anyone else. He's my favorite. And yeah, Marianne put him in the C tier. It is unreasonable. Why does he go there? What's wrong with him? No! Ellie, you're supposed to be on my side. You've got a green sword. Let's hope and pray. What was I making? Spiced milk tea. I'm so glad they put that there. Ellie, that's not a spiced milk tea. Oh no, okay. That's how do we say that word? I don't wanna butcher it. What was that word? Hold on. We're gonna find it. All? What did I make? Wait, do I have to like serve it for it to count as like I found it? He is very overdramatic. That is not true. He is very passionate about what he does. He wants to be a writer and has left and set his mind on it. He even went to a small town, and you know what? Spoiler alert, he achieves his dreams. And if you marry him, he brings you coffee. You wake up in the morning and he has coffee brewed for you. How sweet is that? How can you not like him, Marianne? He literally gives you exactly what you want. My Starbucks. Yeah, but you have to pay for that. Elliot kindly makes it. Okay, here's the question. What was I? Spiced milk tea. So I tried. What is this? Green tea? So it's gotta be tea. Did I do cinnamon and then milk or milk then cinnamon? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. And yeah, but Elliot is kind. He literally, well, he probably has some flaws. I can't say he has no flaws. But he's sweet, he's not arrogant, he's creative, and once you get hearts up with him, he plays you a song on the piano. It's so nice. And you're one of the few people that he lets visit him. Once you get your hearts up. Okay, I'm trying to remember if I went milk then cinnamon or cinnamon then milk. I know, I'm getting fired. I don't know what I did, and since I didn't serve it, it apparently doesn't show up here. My husband plays the piano. Sebastian saves frogs? Yeah, I can't like Sebastian though, because he's the self-inserted concerned ape. It just weirds me out. And also, Sebastian only comes out at night. I'm a morning person. This is describing my worst nightmare. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna... did I go cinnamon tea and then milk? Did I do it this way? Yeah, I think I did. What was I making? Spiced milk tea. Well, if this isn't it, this is what she gets. I remember why I voted for Pierre because cinnamon milk tea. Does that count? That sounds right, right? It's spiced, it's cinnamon. I don't know. We're gonna give it to her. Pierre creeps me out. No, wait, why do you like Pierre, Dari? Bonjour, Pierre. Grab the flammable spray and Can you imagine trying to sleep and some dude wakes you up playing the piano next to you? Not me. Well, I doubt he would wake you up with it. I thought she said cinnamon. Oh no. Well, we're gonna serve it, hope and pray. Oh wait, let's do some latte art. I am not a latte person. Okay, so we're gonna pour the milk. Whoop. Like that. Sorry, that's probably a loud, obnoxious sound. What's etch do? Well, that doesn't. Hold on, we gotta fix that because that's gonna look wrong. We're gonna make I don't know what this is. You be. Look, I'm a barista. Draw Pierre. How do I draw Pierre? I don't even know what Pierre looks like. I don't remember. Is that creepy looking? They're supposed to be sunglasses. I was trying to draw like a... No, I was not light. This is not where that was going. No, 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 no. There we go. That's your latte art. Here it is. It's perfect. I know, Pierre doesn't have sunglasses. I gingerly present you. Oh no. Is it supposed to be ginger? Did she say ginger? I had cinnamon on the brain. Thanks. How do you like it? I'm not sure. Feels like it's close, but it isn't it. Are you looking for a particular drink? Yep. Although I forgot the name. Never mind then. On second thought, I think I'll pass for now. If that's okay with you, Mello. Did she pass because I served Myrtle the wrong tea? Is she like, I don't want her to screw up my drink? Not feeling a warm drink tonight? No, it's just, I might have to leave soon anyway. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh! The one that you showcased at, Gax. Something. Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Gaxpo and PAX. Oh, that's so funny. Yep, I'm losing customers. If there's multiple endings like the first one, I'm gonna get a bad one because nobody likes my drinks. I really have to let Mello go. Unfortunately, I'm in charge, so no one's letting me go. Maybe Elliot will make them a latte. Oh, that's funny. He can make me a latte. I heard it's hard to get showcased there, so you must be really good. Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. Real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please continue. Oh. Oh shoot, sorry guys, I just realized I had it on auto. Did I? Okay, I think it's off. Whoops. I totally missed what they said. I don't like Clint. No, Clint's bad. Clint's bad juju. At Gax Pro, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yeah, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyways, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game. Ah. At that time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contracts last week. Well, that sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They're one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. Well, that's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their request for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all their money regardless of my progress on the game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. Well, I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of my game. Oh, heck no. No. That is a bad deal. Bad deal. Hello, Pop-Tart. Welcome. How are you? New makeover, as of yesterday. So you have not missed too much because I've basically been on hiatus for on and off for a few months. And the return has brought on a new look. More espresso, less depresso. Yeah, right? This is a bad deal. You know, I say I doubt companies do this, but yes, companies do this. Don't ever take a deal like this. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So what if they are the ones to breach the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh, no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. This is a bad deal. Pardon me, but are they for real? Also, Barista Me is being way too nice about this. She needs to lay down the law here. I said that too. Clearly Myrtle has done so. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought, well, maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. No, not I suppose. Bad NPC mellow. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it, but it's just, I kept thinking, you know? What if this is how all contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. You don't trust me? Well, I trust you. But you don't even try to see this from my point of view. Because I think we're talking about two completely unrelated matters. That's what I mean. I may not explain what I want to say well, but it's not unrelated. I think I better leave now. I have a presentation to prepare for tomorrow anyway. Okay. Are you gonna be alright? I think so. Safe trip. Yeah. Bye then. Come again soon. Is it just me, or does this feel like deja vu? Oh, just me, okay. Are you alright? Yeah. Hey. Still a bit curious about the drink earlier. Could you remake that one for me? I just remember it's from Yemen. The spiced milk tea? Yep. Spiced milk tea with a bit of cinnamon. It was the correct drink earlier, the one that had the weird name that I missed. I didn't catch it in time before I deleted it. Oh, P. What did I do? Did I do tea, milk, cinnamon? Well, let's hope. This one! Shai Adini. I'm so sorry if I have butchered that name. Yeah, poor Lucas. I think he's just having a day. One Shai Adini Sashainen. Is this it? How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Oh, it was right earlier. Oh, I should have just trusted my gut. You know, the detail that she provided earlier would have been helpful this time. You said Shai Adeni? I have no idea. Yes? I put a little bit of cardamom and other spices in it while still making it cinnamon forward. So it lives up to the spiced part at least. Right, spiced milk tea after all. I remember now. It's from a documentary Aqua told me about the other day. What's the documentary called? Overflowing warmth, comforting beverages around the world. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. Quite relevant to my interest. You should check it out. Plenty of interesting stories in it. Including off-the-wall drinks, despite the name. Who knows, might get inspired by it. I sure will, thank you for the recommendation. I'm curious, if I didn't mess up earlier, would this conversation have happened? Thanks for making the drink. I just got frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help, should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Ah, she's offended there's no trust. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. I see what's happening here. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. You know, if that was my favorite publisher and they offered me that sketchy contract, they would no longer be my favorite publisher. Ooh, chai lattes are so good. Poor Lucas, he's just trying to have a moment. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. Is she that worried? Why don't you just say something like, of course I'll be happy to help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. Ah, Myrtle didn't. This is a classic miscommunication. If I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already... Oh, whoops, wrong person. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have time, so... Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit. What the heck are you talking about? Or maybe not. Maybe you just can't. Boy, Lucas is just upsetting everyone. Sorry, my mouth runs faster than my mind sometimes. Oh, Lucas, I know the feeling. Did anyone ever tell you you're nosy? All the time. Seems like you got a weirder version of Freya here, Mello. If you put it that way... Hey, I heard that. Who's Freya? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye-bye. Phew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. Well, that's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like, in general. Well... You seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time. But often enough. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is coffee talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, it feels like this whole place does. Heck, I even talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember for sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yeah, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? I think it really depends on the person. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Interesting. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about me contacting her if it's less personal. That's why I figured her DMing me would be better. But then again... Now you're right. A direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? Well, at least you sincerely tried. True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment, Mello. Piece of paper with Lucas's Tomodachill username and phone number written on it. Ebony, hello! Welcome, welcome! I hope you're doing well. And yes, of course, I know you have a big day, so definitely you can totally stay and lurk, won't bother me. I worded that so poorly, but you get me, you get me. Riona would like, is it gold? I guess it was kind of a gold color, isn't it? Hi, Cece. Are you like in and out of lurk? Is that what's happening, Cece? You just got pulled out of lurk? Oh, Cece, I've been meaning to tell you, because I haven't been in your streams very often because of working. Well, I lurk, but I haven't been chatting, right? But oh my gosh, your art has hit like a new level. It's crazy. I mean, it's been happening over time, but everything you've posted, like, that I've seen lately is insane. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm like, every time I go on Instagram, I'm like, what is happening? Are you still, you're using, Clip Studio now, right? You don't really use I'm guessing you maybe use Procreate occasionally, but it's mostly been completely Clip, right? Yeah, okay. Looks really good. Detail's crazy. If she comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Mello. You're the best. Oh man, I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Mello. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks, safe trip. Take care. Whew, what a day. Okay, this day went a lot faster than the previous day. A detox tea. So I think we're going to continue on to the next day. I don't know if I'll do the whole day, but we'll see how this goes. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Ooh, they're in the future. I wonder if it's any better there. I mean, it's not necessarily bad right now, but... Oh my gosh, Marianne. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gouache is very hard to use, though. That painting almost got thrown away so many times. I'm not exaggerating. I almost threw it away so many times. I have one I started the last time we all hung out, that I need to work on. But I'm terrible about mixing colors. So now that I worked with the, what was it? I worked with the Arteza gouache. I had to grab it because I can't remember. Arteza, I don't know how you say it. I say Arteza. And now that I have the Holbein gouache, I don't know how to mix them well to get the greens I want. I'm so bad. Like, I'm tempted to buy some greens, but I know I should learn how to mix. The nice thing with the Arteza gouache is I still mix some paints, but they had a lot of greens in this, like, 18 color set I had. But the reason I haven't continued the painting I started last time from the Ghibli study is the green is terrible, the blue is terrible, it's not right. So I either need to learn how to mix them or buy more greens. But I should really learn how to mix, so. You buy, you don't mix. Oh yes, Ellie's podcast. Ellie, you're a mod. If you want to drop a link to your podcast, feel free. I do not care. If anybody doesn't know, Little Ghost Ellie is doing a podcast now called Corner of the Room, and she so far has 4 episodes out. Some of them feature the Ghost Egg, aka Marianne. We have Fletch Makes. I have not listened. Julie K. Art. And I have not listened to the latest one, admittedly. But I believe it's with Clay, right? Talking to, well, Ellie, you could probably describe your podcast better than I can, but I would say it is about talking to creatives that have unique passions and why they are passionate about it. That could be a very poor description, but that is the description. So the one with like Marianne is talking to her about how she got into art and why she draws ghosts. Fletch Makes is talking about indie game development and creating a inclusive game development community through his online presence. Julie K. Art talks about her passion for drawing endangered animals and some of the stylistic choices she has and how she does her borders and other ways that she creates these animals. Hey, Zip Penguin! Hello, welcome! I'm sorry, I say your name so weird, but I love it because the first time you told me, you're like, it's like French. And then I can't unsay it. And then the pottery one is going up this upcoming week. Ah, okay. Oh, the recent ones of poetry, I got them mixed around. I got them backwards. I have not watched the recent one. My bad. Let's see, what does this newspaper say? Well, it's free. Well, that's good. They haven't upcharged the newspaper yet. I'm surprised it's not 12 bucks. Also, now that I think about it, this is 2023. Do they make newspapers still, guys? Are there still printed newspapers? I genuinely don't know. I haven't read a newspaper in like 10 years. 8 years, maybe? I've seen a newspaper like 8 years ago. I'm a huge fan of how you say, oh, good, good. I don't want you to think I'm mocking you. It's just I'm so used to saying it that way now. I think it that way too, if that. I'll see it and be like, it's Zed Penguin. Ah, they do still make newspapers. That's cool. Oh, look, a UFO was spotted by the National Guard this morning. And always change your OTPs, government's advice on data leak. That is actually a thing. This headline, I'm almost positive this was something the government said. Does anybody remember? I am like 100% positive that was actual advice. Oh, I know there's like magazines or something in the, well, they're like advertisement stuff. Ah, yeah, CC. Wait, do we have a date for the Kickstarter yet? Let's see who we get at our coffee shop today. Uh-oh. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships. Is Freya coming back? Oh, and new acquaintances? What am I? Am I giving me like a... Am I a psychic? Oh, it's not a VOD. It's actually like on Spotify and stuff. Light. She hasn't actually streamed in a very long time. Oh, it's the cat family, I think. I bet. I might be wrong. I think this is... I remember there was a family that they turn into cats. Hello, you gave me a start. Yeah, okay, I was right. You're Nico Mimi, right? You're going to transform any second now. Yeah. Or maybe not. Is her dad coming in? Oh, hey, it's Lua. Hello, hello. And Hey, new customer? Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? My other wife. You're in a polygamous relationships, I see. Is that the word, polygamous? Yeah, there's a whole family that turns into cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats, right. Oh, it's sleeping now. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly, mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. Nope. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milk and soothing with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that'll help me sleep. And I see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That one sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. I have no idea what to do with her voice, guys. I'm just making something up here. Oh my gosh, Light, you cannot. You're killing us, Light. Man, if you guys are gonna buy something clay from Yepany's shop, you've gotta be fast. I'm pretty sure the last time everything sold out in like 2 minutes. It was crazy. Okay, so they want hibiscus with milk and a warm spice. So what are my options here? Mint? Nope. Ginger, lemon, honey. I would think cinnamon, right? Like, if you think warm spice, don't you think cinnamon? Bacon. I don't think I have bacon, unfortunately. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. I take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna roll with the cinnamon. 8 minutes. You made the shop launch at a very convenient time in the middle of the weekday. So maybe it won't have much traffic. Well, what time is it launching? Do you guys know what that's from though? I've never seen Adventure Time, but I've seen this clip. I thought it was the greatest thing. I had it on like back with when you know iPods were the thing. I had it on an iPod. There was like I didn't listen to it for this long, but they had like a 13-hour long clip on YouTube of it. Okay, let's try this. There are teens that don't know what iPods are? You know what threw me off? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was watching, okay, real quick. I've been watching on Netflix Glow Up. It's basically a makeup competition. And I think I'm in was it the third or this season? Third or fourth season. Glow with a G. As in good. So it's like, there was a kid talking about, they had to do 90s makeup. And one of the competitors was the youngest one in the competition. I think he was like 21 or something. And he goes, well, I wasn't born in the 90s, so I have no idea what it's like to live through the 90s. And I was like, well, how is he on this show if he was born in the 2000s? Like, he's not that old then. And I'm like, oh my god, he's in his 20s. I was like, the 2000s babies have broken into their 20s. And I felt really old at that point. Oh my gosh, Light, you are killing me today. You are on a where's my, I was gonna clean my glasses, but I don't know where my cloth is. But yeah, I was like, wow. They're in their 20s now. Oh, another thing that made me feel old this week is I saw a meme. Okay, you know how they talk, you know, like people born in the 90s had Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advances and Game Boy Advance SPs, right? That we played underneath our blankets at night when we were supposed to be asleep. And then our parents would come in and be like, are you awake? You know, checking on us, making sure we weren't playing the Game Boy, and we'd hide it under the covers. That meme. It was that meme, but it was with the Nintendo DS. I was like, no, it's supposed to be a Game Boy. What are you talking about? A Nintendo DS? So the meme has elevated for the younger audiences. I am lactose intolerant. You are fine wine. Is being lactose intolerant? Wait. Cece, are you actually lactose intolerant? Don't you drink like boba tea, like milk tea, like it's like daily? I'm gonna serve this and hope and pray we're right. I do not. Yeah, but if it has milk, are you taking like, because I know there's medication you can take or like something you can take to offset the reaction to the lactose intolerance. Is that what you're doing? Oh, lactacid milk. Oh, wait, lactate milk. Oh, I didn't know that. It is not all in the imagination, Marianne. I know some people who are lactose intolerant. See, I had heard about East Asians being lactose intolerant. I had a couple students that were from China in my classes during college, and they said that they don't eat cheese and mentioned the lactose intolerance thing. It's a choice and he chooses to ignore it. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Man, I'm glad they're doing the meows for me. That would be really weird to try to do. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Here goes the mascot. Well, maybe he'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have a reason for their actions, even if they're often rather mysterious. True, true. Anyways, how's your drink, Miss Lua? Oh, this smells lovely. It even has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Mello. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. Well, I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. For recap, if you have not played Coffee Talk 1, Lua and Bailey's are a couple. However, Bailey's family, I believe, did not like Lua because she is a succubus. And I think his family was elves, maybe? So they were being prejudiced towards Lua. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long years and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet, and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and all they do is this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? Oh, that's right, I think Bailey's is a designer. He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding. And I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned, both about Bai dropping his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe, but I guess that's unavoidable, right? Hey, it's our resident alien, Neil. Look at that. I have not actually ever tasted paint, thank goodness. I don't know how we got on the paint eating topic, but I've heard Marianne has a spoonful a day. It does not taste great. Holbein taste less poison than Windsor and Noon. Oh, you really are having a spoonful a day. Did you know if you dip a watercolor paintbrush in a watermelon smoothie that you're... Oh no! As he looks in horror, I just imagine, you know, you like dipped the paintbrush in and you're like, oh no, and you take it out and then he's looking at you like, you're not gonna drink that, are you? And you just slowly lean in towards the straw and he's like, no, you're really not gonna drink that, are you? And you like slowly go to put your mouth on the straw and then go and slurp. Sorry, I forgot mouth sounds if you're watching and you don't like those, but you know what I mean? The whole time. You just never lose eye contact after the first loud slurp. Daily paint and rock licking ritual. It's how you get up in the morning, you know? You get up, you take a big stretch, deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then you proceed to put paint on your toothbrush instead of toothpaste. And you go brush your teeth, right? And then after you spit out your teeth, you know, your paint paste, and you rinse out your toothbrush, you then proceed to lick a rock, and you go on your merry day. Oh, merry day, Marianne. I did not mean to do that. Orange acrylic. See, that's the thing. Endless colors to choose from. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, polymer paint glaze. Oh, wouldn't that sting? I would think. Like, paint you mess up on, but also, look, he's got a flower. Where did he get a flower? Neil, have you procreated yet? That's what we want to know. Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? His name isn't Neil? I thought it was Neil. What is it? Why have I thought it was Neil all this time? Oh, this isn't Neil. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, I see. This isn't Neil. That's why there's a flower. I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. And he looked rather more human. Okay, so we did get to see human Neil. I see. Well, this is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but I rarely do. They're stealthy. I was not ready for all caps. Yeah, I've got it with not Neil. Oh no. Oh my gosh, are we picking colors to brush our teeth with by mood? Like red? Like, oh no. You're on a rampage. Neil Linda. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoy them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also, how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. And your people, are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, we sometimes don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice of life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you are not Neil, are you, or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. Wow, who said Neolinda? You were really close. So there are several of you on Earth? There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple Earthling has been doing. The purple Earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the 4 appendages Earthling? Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh. We apologize, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. 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 Yes? It has a very pleasing sound. Hello, two legs. Oh man, that'd be crazy. People just pick a descriptor and roll with it. Hello, glasses. We wish to absorb some liquid matter as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have any ideas to what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright colored and memorable. We want our first Earth drink to be an experience we will never forget. No pressure, Mellow. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know some places serve weak drinks. 2 bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences. Fortunately, that isn't this kind of place either. Indeed. So you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Okay, so blue pea, milk and ginger maybe? She said spicy though. These don't register as spicy, so maybe blue pea, ginger. I was seeing if I could make it like... Maybe I just gotta go for bitter then? I don't know, we'll try this. See what this gives us. I don't know how blue this will make it with the milk, or if the milk dilutes it. Well, that's pretty blue. Gala. Oh, guys, it's like the wolf. His name's Gala. See, it's got a wolf in it. Is this gonna be what she wants then? I doubt it. I don't think this is right. I'm trying this one. Ginger blue pea. We're rolling with this one, I think. Here you go. This is rather pale in color, not quite what we had hoped. Let's see if it tastes any better. Oh, I should have gone for the wolf. We cannot experience it very much, but we did feel a little bit of a kick. We suppose you are acceptable at your job. I'll take that as a compliment. So, what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment as is custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Mello has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. Hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But does that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago, but Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to our hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close? Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people. and they're not here. And that makes you sad. It makes you feel like a weight on your chest. Like things usually feel good to you. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for the explanation. Hello, Fletch. Welcome. How's it going? We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Wait, this is not what Neil looked like at the end of the last game though, did he? I don't think he looked like this, so he's changed again. Sure, speaking my native language, beep poop. No, I'm not speaking yours. It's more like quack quack. Here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? Probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda, you should know that I've been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that this is the name of a feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... bring it in. Bring what? Oh. If they're giving a hug, I want to see a hug. I can hear you, you know. We're missing out on the hug. They've been reunited. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed your mood. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't Mello tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I can enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Maybe with a bit of freshness to it. Something new but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue. Then please. The heck? Sweet, refreshing, blue. Lemon's refreshing, right? Or is mint? Would mint be considered refreshing? Oh wait, they said floral. Yeah, the blue pea, right? Am I tripping? I don't know. I've apparently failed at every drink I've made today, so let's see what this does. Milk blue mint blue tea. Well, we'll try it. Oh, we can do latte art on it. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's draw a duck in honor of Fletch. There we go. There's my latte duck. Oh, here, can I do a little heart? Oh no, stay heart. Well, now that just looks evil. Well. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Nope, I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it. Tuck in there. It's close enough, right? Okay, I'm gonna see how we taste it, and then I think well, let's see. I want to see if we can finish this out. Oh, let me try. Oh, this is new, but quite different from what I expected. Still, it's fun. Sorry, I'll try something else next time. I am failing. As for the mission. Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without a hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I don't expect. In ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new about earthly species, that too, certainly. But mostly myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what you're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. If I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around, and people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you've tried? Yep, I've tried several times. I even stood on the plaza for a few hours with a "Date Me" placard around my neck. That is oh no. Oh, poor Silver. Give him a little head pat. Oh no. Not an optimal strategy, yes, I've realized. People mostly seem a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you'd found a job, Silver. Yes, I did, a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Mello has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Interesting. Anyways, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating sounds like a reasonable solution. I thought so too, but the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is, based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess, absolute 0. That was such a sibling move. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? We've got to see this dating profile. If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... no, it feels like a lot... alien. Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no. It has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect with them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find an understanding. But then I do reach out, and I find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I could set you up with. But they all have partners. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for sure. Or for some people. We will help. Oh yeah, that's gonna go over well. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I'm still struggling with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still... You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind. And you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yeah, that's true, but we are hive mind, and we just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit more like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess it's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions with our hive powers and your human knowledge. Based on your previous experience and new skills, we will estimate our success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait! What is... We have to go now. But... What happened? I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Mello. Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go! Huh, that was weird. Well, that was odd. Yeah, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Ah! Okay, so at the end of the last game, an agent came looking for Neil. So he must have realized that this agent was going to show up and dipped. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? This agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee? Sadly, no. I am here on official business. Sounds serious. It is. Very serious, Miss. Lua. Miss Lua and Mello. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. I did buys at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You too. Do you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. I love it. Lua's all in with us. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I would tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. And we don't have to answer to any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come in here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere. And leave this place and Mello alone. My investigation, your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing, not yet at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Ooh, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. Well, I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I don't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Oh, we just was, oh. And now he doesn't anymore. Naughty Mellow, didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. No, I think Barista stole it. I think you steal, like you, whoever's playing stole it. Cause she said she didn't touch him and then we whipped out this ID card. Right? Or did I misunderstand this? Anyways, that shook me up more than I'd like to admit. Oh, I'm sorry. It really is not your fault. But I'm gonna go spend some time with my fiance now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. That agent looks like he's gonna be trouble. But tomorrow's another day.